Testing, testing. Testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool.
I gotta wait for an hour or so for Jess to get home with the pills. I'm tired of this damn Tylenol shit.
What the heck was playing on my playlist here? Oh, that wasn't copyright music that was playing. Blocked on YouTube. How you been doing?
Been doing alright. I had an issue last night. I had to wait out till morning to fix.
Really?
My fan wasn't spinning, it wasn't spinning the blades. I had to. I was too tired to work on it, so I had to wait till tomorrow to work on it. And so I worked on it today. The cogs and the wheel that spins the whole blades was literally clogged up in this fucking yellow gunk. I had to clean it out with alcohol wipe, a couple alcohol wipes, and spray the wheels, the wheel and cogs with WD-40. And it was that bad. I got it to work, but in the process, I accidentally broke the rotating bracket that spins it, and that makes it oscillate.
Do you mind if I move us? Do you mind if I move us over to private stream chat?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll move us over there. Okay, now we're here. Stop, move us over there. The countdown's about to hit 0, and I'm gonna do my introductions. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Damn it.
Bob, can you hear me?
Oh, hold on.
Can you hear me, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna do my introductions right now. Here we go.
Okay.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Don Gamer 211 of Twitch. I am back today, but not with Kingdom Hearts. I'm taking a break from that until Monday. This is a Saturday chill stream. I'm just playing with here with some of my friends. Right now we have Robert, the human hybrid. He's here. I know you guys haven't seen him in a while, so you missed him. I am playing Final Fantasy 14 today. Just a real chill stream. If you're following this channel and haven't followed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would. I'm always trying to get more followers. I'm also trying to up my viewer base a little bit more, so that way my concurrent viewers is more at an acceptable level for affiliate. So I'm on the road to affiliate right now. Check out all my socials and the panels down below. Thank you, and let's get straight into it. Here we go. Yeah, so I got the new hilarious follower alert. I really want someone to trigger it. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny as hell. Oh wait, this music's still playing. I gotta turn off the Spotify music. Oh, turn it off. There we go. Spotify music. Yeah, I was probably mixing really badly with the sound. Testing. Yeah, I was probably mixing really badly with the sound. So I have a noise suppressor to get rid of background noise, or at least the smaller noises like air, you know?
Yeah.
You can do that on OBS. Dude, if you use stream elements, you could probably get some good overlays for decent overlays for your videos, as well as, you know, customize stream alerts on them. I mean, if you want two sound effects though, you'll have to use an editing program of some kind, like an online editor or something on your computer to kind of edit two sounds together, because you can only put one sound file in there, right?
Yeah.
At a time, one sound file, one picture, like a GIF. Yeah. No, I don't think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think Stream Elements also supports Trovo. I think. Yeah, it does. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember actually. No, I think it does. Yeah. You also have like shout out bots to where you type in a command code in the name, and it shouts out that person in your chat.
Yeah.
Cool. You can tell you what game they've been playing. I'm just gonna. Yes. I'm gonna queue up for something. I'll do real expert first. Meantime, I'll take on a side quest. Yeah, I've been playing the crap out of Kingdom Hearts, as you know, right, Bob?
Yep. Oh, collateral.
Okay, sandwiches and pretzels. Chicken is being kept busy at the stand. Welcome, having today. Oh, it's new to this. As it happens, Alize also came by recently, busy as she is. She wanted to let me know that she's patched things up with her father. Really happy with it for her. But speaking of busy, we're quite short on hands. The shift, as much as I'd hate to bother you, deliver the order for me. A pair of salad sandwiches. Salad sandwiches? Wow. Oh, healthy sounding. For an elderly gentleman at Osk Landing. He's a oh. Oh, I missed a. Never mind. I gotta do Q when the somebody accepted the quest, so I can't complete it right now. Bob, what are you playing right now?
Destiny 2.
Oh, cool.
So you are
Good.
finally here.
Yeah.
Trying to get back
This
into that.
place between death and
Yeah, I'm back into it because like Dave and I have been playing it a lot.
Yeah.
It's still
Once upon a
fun.
time,
Just
there was a beautiful blue star.
you know, we've just been doing a few missions, trying to unlock new weapons,
And
whatever.
rotted inside and out. The more its people
Yeah.
come to life, the more they
Doing the
suffer.
Witch Queen stuff?
No, I'm just fucking around in the PsyOps battlegrounds.
Okay. That's cool. Have I done the PsyOps Battlegrounds at all? I don't think I have.
I don't know that.
I barely play it, so. That enemy cleared up. Wow, this burn is fast.
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupt.
A link to. Or syndicate. Big goose. This person's venture plate. Alphabet Academy. What? Oh, I get it. Never mind. I see the profile. I see the description. I'm not sure about that term, right? The term alphabet when it comes to describing I guess LGBTQ, because like I don't know if that's considered derogatory or not. I'm getting mixed answers online. Like some people believe it is. Let's say technically it isn't. Yeah, I don't use it because like I don't know what it means really, if it's meant in a mocking way or it's just a different way of saying it without how to pronounce all those letters. You know what I mean?
It's probably both.
It might be. Well, if it is, then I can't use it either way. I can't use it either because, like, honestly, well, like, you know, I don't really typically want to. The same reason I don't use the hard F word that's also to describe people that are gay or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not only would it could get me banned from the platform, which is part of the reason. The other reason is it doesn't really help it doesn't help anyone when you're saying stuff like that. Like, you're not exactly giving encouragement. Trying to make it makes people feel bad. So unless I actually know.
Honestly, they need to stop being a sensitive prick.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, it seems like more rules are written every day about what you can and can't say. That's the ridiculous part. But I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't realize we live in a United States. You know.
Yeah, I just don't want to end up saying it. It's like the equivalent of saying the N word. You know.
I'm pretty sure everything is at this point. Because how stupid everybody is.
Well, some people make a big deal out of nothing. I mean, the N word is something you should never say it. But I feel I'm worried like they kind of I guess, you know, yeah, some things are just made into something when they can't say anything. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I rather avoid words that are typically for the sole purpose of being hurtful, right?
Yep.
That's not good for my that's not good for my spirit, and that's not good for my platform. I might have made jokes before that might have been not exactly appropriate, but I do have a limit of what I'm willing to go and do, right?
Yep.
Like in my server, I've deleted memes that have been like too harsh before.
God damn it!
And you know this, like one of Crunch's memes I removed because like it was too ill spirited. Put it that way. It's a way of putting it. I don't get the details, but
And the very last of them wished.
same thing with one time Steven shared me a meme I didn't like that was too ill-spirited. It was I think it's not funny because it looks stupid, but it wasn't. It was more mean. It seemed more mean than stupid funny, right? It was ridiculous, like all the words they were using, but they were all like terms, like bad terms you should never use for describe someone. And it wasn't so much funny so much. It was just, well, hey, I was a little offended by it. But that wasn't what I was removing. I just told me I don't really like this one. It's too much this way. It wasn't about LGBTQ. It's about something else, right? But I didn't. I had the. He didn't send it to the server, but I told him I didn't really care for it. I was straight with him on that one. I didn't like that one because like kind of mean.
Yeah.
I can tell you. I'll tell you later off stream what kind of humor it was. I'm just gonna keep it somewhat. I'll disclose when I'm talking to conversation public. I'll disclose a little bit of it right now, but I'm not gonna tell you too much about it until off stream because it's kind of private. You know.
Yeah, fine. Here, I'll be back. I gotta wait for my sister to bring on the pills. I need to relax a bit. Pain's getting to me.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right.
They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
Hey. More crowd control, boys. Let's do some more crowd control. Attack power. Crowd control, more AoEs. Dun 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 dun. Was almost dead. I've done this one dead end so many times. I almost know it like the back of my hand almost. The median, the bird. Hey, we got the peacekeeper. Peacekeeper, right? Definitely peaceful weapon. Makes sense though. I think you generally think like peace and democracy, like those things are paid for in blood, like peace, freedom, all that stuff. That was all paid for in blood. So it actually kind of makes sense. It's just not a good name for a weapon. So I guess the concept, the idea that something, it's like, it kind of makes sense, almost like why they would name it that. But I think the concept behind like I don't know how to put it in the words. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know how to perfectly form the sentences right to kind of explain what exactly is going on in my head. I guess short words as wars have been fought to basically maintain freedom and kind of fight for it. Like in our country, the founding of our country, like our nation is our he distracted me. I'm in the wrong room. Well, anyways, I was saying like our fathers, you know, basically paid in blood to kind of for our freedom, for our democracy. We have life in this country, United States. It wasn't just handed to us. Sometimes you gotta get what you. But I'm not sure. I don't think the story of this world we're traveling in right now necessarily have the same story. But I'm just kind of bringing it up. Like, terrible weapon, but it makes me think about how things don't come free. That's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. I think a lot of people that this country, probably include myself likely, that don't really know how to appreciate what's been given to us. Some of us complain about our countries. Oh, our country's this and that. We're a horrible country. Done some bad things, yeah, but so is almost every nation in the world has done bad things. Maintain their way of life. I guess in some cases we've done what was maybe at the time some people deemed necessary to maintain our way of life. I'm saying it's justified, but not always simple to kind of keep yourself protected and keep your rights act of
And
life.
when one asked, what is the point?
Some people in this country, I guess, feel like, you know, they feel like we're horrible and they feel bad about our own country, but really they wouldn't live anywhere else. And you know, seems like the very rights that they're against are the very rights that allow them to express things, to freely express their opinion on what they're talking about in the first place. So we say, oh, we don't need freedom of speech, is dangerous, we don't need it. Actually do need it, because you're using it right now when you're expressing your displeasure with how something is going, if you know, or how people can freely say what they want. Freedom of speech is not always about whether you like something or not. It's about having the freedom to say it. So what you may say may be different from someone else. You may not like what they say, but they have just as much right to that freedom of speech as you do, because that's freedom of speech. If you need that, it's important to have. You have the right to stand up in what you believe in and express what you want. And then people might argue, yeah, well, how about hate speech? I get that, you know, and I don't like hate speech either. Honestly, I wish people wouldn't do it. I think when it comes down to stuff like that, you should use some manner of wisdom to kind of say, you know what, I'm not going to say that to that person. I'm not going to be that way. You should use wisdom, because even with freedom of speech, you need to use some wisdom. So kind of you say, okay, you know what, I could say this, but you know, I'm not going to say this because I don't want to hurt someone, or I don't want to start something. So you just, you know, just use wisdom, you know, with your speech, but you should still have the right to be able to speak in the first place. And people, like, I understand wanting to stop that. I want to stop that too, but there's got to be some kind of limit that at some point where you're willing to say, you know what, no, because it becomes like a slippery slope. You end up like kind of censoring everyone, and then no one has a voice. When no one has a voice, then no one can really express something when something is wrong is being done, and that's all. And then you're pretty much screwed. You can't express when you need help. You can't express, stand up to injustices in the world. Like, you need that. Really, you understand, like, you know, a country that has this and they feel like it's horrible, but have they lived anywhere else? They know what other places are like, or some places, countries where you do not have the right to speak up. Like, you speak up in those countries, you get imprisoned and even killed just for speaking your piece. But really, when you live in countries like the United States, you're actually pretty privileged. You're pretty privileged to be able to live here and have your rights to what you say. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at expressing this. I feel a little conflicted on it, especially on the topic when it comes to hate speech. I'm not trying to condone hate speech, but it kind of sounds like that's what I'm saying when I'm talking about how you should have the right to speak what you want and not have anyone take that from you. I'm not condoning hate speech. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's it shouldn't be. I think, you know, it should still, you know, you shouldn't be allowed to say in the workplace. I mean, okay, it's something that you should morally stay away from. Like, and you know, I don't think making laws necessarily to stop that will necessarily help. It might actually do. And the law to prevent people from speaking, having freedom of speech in the first place would horribly limit people and make them unable to really express anything at all. Like, at that point, no. If there were gonna make a law kind of prevent that and not make it not covered by freedom of speech, you would have to. There would have to be all. I feel like there would have to be all kinds of categories and rules and regulations and limitations on that, to where, like, maybe you couldn't use derogatory words, but you couldn't, like, you have to make a way. You would have to make a way for them not to block the rest of freedom of speech, like everything else that comes with it, like being able to speak your opinion even if someone doesn't necessarily like it. You still have that right. But it seems like a lot of times what we get is people will try to stop one thing, then they'll stop anything, consider anything hateful speech, even if it's not even remotely close. Like someone will take it out of context and be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can see how he did that," and then there's no discussion about it. You're gone. You're off that platform. You're done. That is I feel like an abuse of. I think that's abuse of rights. I think you should still be able to keep. You should still like be able to really express what you want to express. Like it shouldn't be like it's like when you take one thing away, it takes all of it away. A lot of times, and that's then that these like new regulations, and laws, and rules end up doing. They never stop at just one specific thing. They kind of just dogpile on everything else. If that's the right word to describe it, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm messing this up. That's my whole point. Like, it doesn't stop with just one thing. That's what I've noticed, and that's what I've heard a lot of people say too. So it's not just me noticing. Just a little poop thought I put out there. Something I was thinking about. I'm not really comparing this game to that. I'm just saying that it kind of. I don't know. For some reason, the name Peacekeeper and the weapon kind of made me think about stuff like that, and how freedoms are not just given to you, just bought with blood. That's what I'm thinking. That's all. You have that proves because of the sacrifices others have made. You live off. Basically, you live off the backs of their accomplishments. Sacrifice. Dead. Almost dead. There we go. Got him. We'll get some more viewers today. We'll get more than one, like 3 of them at the very least. Let's queue up for something else. I know we'll queue up. Let's go for the new raid. Aglaia. Estimated wait time 5 minutes. Oh, we're already in. Look at that. The hair guy quickly. Hair girl. Whatever. That's girl. Yeah, so sorry it took so long to kind of get to the point. I'm not always very well spoken when it comes to certain topics, especially even like a kind of coming up with the spur of the moment, kind of just like thinking about it. Like sometimes it takes a while for me to kind of form what exactly I'm getting at, and sometimes I'm still figuring out in my head what I'm trying to say. So that's why it takes a while. This is beautiful. Alright, on we go. I forget what those portal things there are. Rifts or something. I've seen them in other levels, I can't remember what they are.
So, you are resolved to face
Comes the first arena. Dark and Indian metal. Come, children of man. Fight begins. We're finding Baragot. Baragot. On. He's already pulling out fast, guys. Also. Shoot, I messed up my rotation. Hey. Alright. Got him, almost. Almost dead, but got him. There we go. Got it. Oh, there we go. Stood in the right spot. Good. I was all over the place here. Where am I going? Oops, I hit. My bad. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, wait, the bog gets back. And kick his butt. Kick his butt. Kick his butt. Kick his butt. This way. Yep, got out of the way. Oops. Yeah, he's almost dead already. Good. Burn on here is not too bad right now. Oh, we're here. I guess just stay there. Well, okay, I guess you could stand there. King. Oh, the sound was meant. Camera controller though. Oops, I got cut for that. Uh-oh, over here, over here, over here, over here. Oh, he's defeated. Awesome. On to the next boss fight. Pass all this, I don't need this gear. Get more tombstones and I need a weapon. I think, yeah, weapon. Higher item level weapon. This one's like 570 item level. Walger's emissary. Woo-hoo. One's over here. Got out of that. Only get hit by that. Got hit by it once before. Remember how much damage it did though. Come on, use half health already. Got 52%. Going down 50% now. Yep. Not hit by that one either. Good. Dying fast. Oh, got hit by that. Not. Got out of all of it. Didn't really pay attention, but I managed to dodge it. Good. Praise the Lordy Lord. Hey. 45 minutes in. Watching yet. Those he said he'd be here. I don't see him yet. Let's fight as Rolger. Rolger himself. There he is. I don't remember the snapshot picture of the PS5. Take a picture like that. Oh, stop. Start my rotation again. I'll watch where everyone else goes. Okay, let's see. The blue. This one I'm gonna go over here. Drop. Let's see. We go. Where we go? We go here. This one over here. This one on the right here, left. fell off. Ah, 19,000, awesome. Going on the red first. Okay, yeah, that's how it works. Okay. We can get how to do the next phase attacks. Alright, figure it out. Okay. I think this one we stack in. The meteor drops there, and he's gonna put the fish is gonna come out of there and block the meteor when he punches. You want to avoid those over there too. You want to get hit by those, so you don't want to get away from it. I got hit by and killed by those once. Thousand. Okay, Brad, he's doing. This way, yeah, he's doing the blue or the red, doing the red one. Uh huh. 30 something, 30% health now. Is it 40%? 29%. Okay. Almost 30%. It's below 30%. Oh, don't get me to that. The tank buster. Stupid if I stand there any longer. I should have moved before. Notice it. That's blue. Oh. 3 guys are dead, including the sage or healer. Here I don't want to. Here's where we want to stand this finger right here. Yeah. I don't think I want to fall off here. I think I've fallen off before. Past times I've done this. Okay, where is he gonna go into? Okay, this is where we're gonna stand over here. Oh, he's gone. Defeated.
Come, mortals.
Into
my
the portal.
realm, if you dare.
Playing Wreath portal. Go. Line of Aglaia. Lioness of it. Look at that? No. Dodged it. Get hit by the first one? I think I did. I didn't mean to. I thought I'd gone out of the way. Uh-huh. Hey. For the lioness. Okay. Woo. And they're gone. Fight with them is over. We're cruising this pretty fast, actually. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. I remember a scene from Ghost. I think it's called Ghost Stories or Ghost Hunt Ghost Stories. What they did with that was stupid. The Ghost Stories. It's incredibly offensive too, like racist even in some lot of jokes. Like fucking stupid. Like basically what happened is they basically Japan that I guess made the show was like, here, do whatever you want with it. I guess it maybe didn't do so well in Japan. I guess maybe that's why they said they just didn't want to associate themselves with it. I guess maybe that's why they said they basically told they gave it to the West. And they could make a dub of it. Do whatever you want with it. We don't care. I've heard that before. It's basically the same. Oh, okay, what's it? I don't want to stand in the middle because this is what happens. Oh no. Wait. Well, yeah, that happens. But the worst one comes later that killed me before. She used the wind to fan the flames and it gets really big. Huh. Shoot! Run. Fire attacks don't really kill me in here. But some of them can do more damage. The further weaker she goes, the more her attacks do like more damage, I think. Well, like certain ones come up here that do more damage. Okay, here we go. Oh shoot, got clipped by that. Great, I'm stacked with 2 stack debuffs. Yeah, we don't understand it. Watch what happens there. We'll see the fan is. The fans make the flames bigger. Yeah, they don't want to be caught in that big one. I'll instant kill you. My experience, it did. Oh, this part is tough. Group. Yeah, survive. Yeah, hit the edge, get major damage. I got out of that one. Okay. I'm looking away from that one. Yep. Lost the healer again. I focus on the sorry, I'm not talking enough. On. I think we're gonna hear background music if I'm in Discord right now and I don't want to go. So I set it up like this. Hey, yeah, got hit again. Shoot.
Is it just a mirage? Or something more?
Yep. Get away from her. Oh, get out of there. Don't understand that. Kill me instantly. Tank busters. Thousand. And she's gone. Gone. So that. All right. Last boss.
I am Null, keeper of the realm of the living.
I am Thor, keeper of the realm of the dead.
I like the song that plays in this one. Traitors and all fall.
Prepare to be judged, children.
Prepare to be judged, children of men. Here comes in. Talk to him. Go. Okay, I think I understand how which one detonates first. I think the torch is something to do with it. In the middle first, and then the outer certain.
Will you be able to comprehend?
Alright. The torch has nothing to do with it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see now. Resident detonate. tough part is the scale part that comes towards the end. You gotta balance it perfectly even on both sides, otherwise it's a wipe for the entire party. At all. Back marker. Dude, bard move. I have this part for that. Play. Planets drops. That. Ugh. Not critical. %46 health, 44. Bad. That's a tough part. Yep, dodged it. Uh-huh. Got it. What the fuck did I die from? Shit. Scale part. Everybody revive quickly. Everything got revived. Got it. Damage, guys, come on. Blue side. And don't move. Perfect.
The moment of judgment is come.
Goes right. Cool part. Ooh. Wipe. No. The half HP was taken. Means it's successful.
Well done. You have deserved the reward.
Go. Is it the blue ones that detonate, maybe? The blue ones don't detonate. One. I think I understand that. I look at the tutorial to be specific. Back on that, look at maybe watch me one of Mr. Happy's tutorial fight. Does tutorials on how he does it. Send it to blow up. That was 221. Good damage. Behind him. Wait. Oh, hit. Trick there. All right, he is beat. All this beat.
You have been found.
You have been found worthy.
Worthy.
It says, I am indeed worthy. You don't have to tell me that. Man, I shouldn't have passed on that. And what I have is better, but it would look nice on me, honestly. I'm rolling on that. Oh, you got it. Hey, I can get that one. I should have greeted on it. I shouldn't need it. I greeted on it. I should have greeted on it. My bad. I got it, but I didn't really need it, so I should have greeted. I made a mistake. It's been a while since I ran it. I rolled on raid gear. Alright. That's out of the way. Let me just check my social media for a little bit. I'll be on the talk screen. So, if anyone's here, Please make yourself known. No, definitely up for conversation. Not just about me. Want to lurk? That's perfectly fine too. You know, we're like, you know, definitely like to talk to people. Share my Discord. Where'd he go? Ricardo Montalban struggled to find acting roles after Star Trek 2. Nobody wanted to hire an ex-con. Con! That's funny. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about the wait.
I just want you to think.
Hey, Bram.
Hey, Don. What up, bro?
I'm just streaming. You know, thought I'd jump in.
That's from my Valorant.gg or Blitz.gg or what the fuck they call that. It's an overlay that goes over and brings up people's profiles and shiz. How's the stream going, Don?
Well, just like most of my Final Fantasy streams, it's kind of like, you know, not many people are tuning in, but that's probably because it's so saturated, you know.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people streaming that game. Like there's tons.
Like Kingdom Hearts, I get about 3. Halo, I get 3 or 4 people, right? But Final Fantasy
Yeah.
average is like 1 person. But I'm doing a chill stream today, so I'm not really doing a playthrough. So I may or may not upload this to YouTube, which is kind of partially dependent on whether Blue enters and says something's, you know, being blue. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
You're like talking. I'm part of Game Pass of the game talk like last night. You're talking about they're talking. You're kind of like joking about how Blue would just say some shit to get him banned. Like, it was funny, but
Hey, push. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want I don't want to lose my platform, so I'm not gonna nah.
That's fair.
So I mean, I'm not trying to avoid. I'm not trying to avoid. I'm just trying to avoid something being said. I'm not gonna be in. I'm not gonna tell people in this server how not to speak around me when I'm streaming because it's not my server, right? But like if I like go mute or like if I go mute or something, that's it's because maybe I'm worried something might be said, right? Yeah. Just you know, I just don't want it publicly out there, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. I'm just a little, you know.
Nah, you're fine, dude. You're fine. You don't need to explain yourself. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. So I just I do that kind of casual stream.
Yeah. I feel that.
I think I gotta do this side quest. I just picked up a few instances ago that I didn't do because I kept getting queued into the instance.
Yeah.
Yeah. You playing Valorant again?
Of course.
Okay. Cool.
Of course, yeah. This is my game, man. This is my game right here.
I
This is
know.
a lost art.
I think there was. I think there was. Yeah. I think when you played Valorant for a while in the past, and then you kind of stopped for a while, then you went back to it. I noticed. But like.
Yeah, I usually quit because of latency issues. There's usually a lot of latency issues in Valorant sometimes. They like, all it takes is like one patch and they fuck the game up, and it's like, okay.
Latency, you mean like, what does that mean?
It lags. That means it lags a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so try playing Phantasy Star on New Genesis. I think I still experience lag on there pretty badly. Like I think they've adjusted a little bit, but like it's still like you go in, you're attacking enemy, and all of a sudden you stop seeing the numbers damage go, and everything just stops moving, and then after like 2 minutes, all of it, or 3 minutes, then it starts moving. You're either dead or they're either dead. It fucking sucks sometimes. It really does. Like, and that's what keeps me away from it. Is I want to play it. It's just that the lag and the fact that they lock you behind item level at the beginner levels, right? They don't, like you need to play an MMO or something. Usually you do.
Wait, which game are we talking about?
Phantasy Star New Genesis, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
Like if you played it, you notice that like most MMOs, like Final Fantasy, maybe even like DC Universe, the ones that I played. I noticed that there's a base leveling system where you level up from like 1 to 30 or 1 to 90, depending on what game you're playing. And then after you finish the in-game content at max level, then you focus on your item level and then getting into the higher tier stuff with the better gear, right? In this one, Phantasy Star Online New Genesis, you go through the first few levels, and then all of a sudden it requires you to focus on your item level. So maybe basically you got to keep leveling up or getting better gear until you reach the proper item level. So your actual character level has barely any bearing on whether or not you'll be able to do that mission, even if you reach the proper level. Now, normally I'd be okay with that, but it did it too soon for me, right? To kind of get, you know what I mean? I don't like how they structured it that way. That was kind of like, it kind of blocks you out from finishing the content. Like, I mean, I kind of get it. Maybe they did that because they knew their game wouldn't have a lot of content available for it at launch and like for a while. So they're trying to make people kind of grind the shit out of it just to kind of get just to progress through the story, because maybe there's not a lot there.
Right.
But what they should have done is just made more content and more areas you could travel and areas you could go and more stuff you could do.
Right.
Is what they should have done. What they did is like a lazy man's way of kind of like doing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what happened there. Huh. Geez, looks like someone just jumped into my stream. I'm not saying anything yet, but it might be. I think it might be Stoshi actually. It was Stoshi. No, I don't see. It doesn't say who it is. It doesn't say who it is. I noticed that the user chat doesn't always say whose it is, even if there's 2 people watching, right? Like, also some people, I think you said like some people are using VPNs is why you probably can't see exactly how many people are actually viewing or something. You told me that, right?
Do what now?
You told me the reason why my chat, like, it shows 2 people viewing, but when I go to see who's in there, it might doesn't show anyone that doesn't show as many people that match up with the numbers in the view count. That usually probably means that some of these people are using the VPNs, I guess.
That's not what. No. I don't remember. Wait,
Well, you
chat?
No, okay. Look, my viewer count says 2, right? But when I go into now, some of these I know are probably like, it's just Twitch bots that they got to get rid of, right?
Right.
But they don't. These names don't show up on the view counter, so they don't count as actual views. So I'm assuming they're just. I don't know why it works that way. But sometimes, like one time, like it showed like 2 viewers, and I got in there and I didn't see any one of the users, like who's viewing. And you said that might be you said you get those 2 that might be like people that are just kind of incognito or something. You said.
Oh yeah, incognito. Yeah, I was like VPN.
Well, I thought you said I thought that's what you told me before. Like they're using a VPN to view it, like the kind of for privacy so that they're not seen. But yeah, sorry, I must have. I don't know how I got VPN mixed up with. I feel like an idiot because I said that on one of my past streams.
Nah, you're fine, dude. I'm just like, I was just trying to figure you out. I was like, what the fuck?
All right.
It's all Gucci. It's all Gucci.
Yeah. This guy watches streams a lot of Pokemon. His username is Stocy, right? It's Stocy something. What? I know his name. I know his name. I know it is. Hold on, let me look back at proper past followers. Why am I forgetting? I gotta go by Twitter. Message me on there. It's Stocy time, right? He followed me through Twitter. Actually, he followed me and we kind of punched each other on there. Seems like a lot of Pokemon. He got a camera recently, so you can see his face now. Yeah. Okay, oh, you are the one of the Scions. I'm reading the dialogue here, sorry. Oh, you are one of the Scions. Are you not? I mean, at least I believe this is. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now, what might... I give him a salad sandwich. Ever hear of a salad sandwich before? Never heard of a salad sandwich. You heard of a salad sandwich before?
You never had one?
Oh, I didn't even knew they existed. I thought this was just made up for the game. I don't. It's just basically just a sandwich of lettuce, I'm assuming, and certain other things, right?
Lettuce, salad dressing on 2 pieces of bread.
Maybe I should try that. The sandwich, very kind of you bring them. The last stand serves up many scrumptious, but their sandwiches have always been my favorite. My son, meanwhile, partial to pretzels. I was young, I attended the stadium. Louis Swall was a classmate of mine. Kindred spirit in the study of magic. Inspired each other to their heights. After I completed the studies, continued. Sorry.
You're fine.
I just kind of keeping my speech going. It's kind of keeps me. A lot of streamers they'll read the dialogue out loud rather than just read it silently. I think it's just to do. The life wasn't for Louis Swall, who was one the road more often than I grew to admire him. His pupil and dark. See him set forth to fight erosion beside Louis Swall, filled with pride. Yet so too did I worry from it, as any parent would. And he gave his life for his cause. He strongly did. He believed in having now seen his comrades fighting tirelessly to protect our star. I have come to this. But listen to me. Stop blathering on. I know. I like not only sandwich, but also for standing with my son to us. So I get that whole life story from giving the dude a sandwich.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, people. Final Fantasy. What was their slogan? Like, escape reality, embrace the fantasy. Yeah, the sandwich is definitely what I was expecting. It's like life, but also not like life. What if you're working at a restaurant and you gave someone their food and they start going monologuing off into a story like that? You're like, oh god. Like, I feel like I might listen if the story's interesting, but most of the time I probably feel like I'm not getting paid enough for this. This that was funny. One of the gentlemen's regular of ours, when we heard that the signs had come to Charlotte, he was beside himself with excitement. Here to say one. When you did, well, I thought it might happen. Things house. Give my character a salad sandwich. It's a food buff, which at this point I can only use for other classes, but I usually throw them out because I get so many of them. They take up inventory space. I have this habit. When I grind, I probably should use the food buffs more often, but I end up forgetting about them, so they end up just taking up a lot of my inventory space.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of those guys. I got a lot of stuff in the game, but I don't play it right. Right?
Right.
I don't play it out like all these other players play, where like
You like have all these. You have like the build completed, but you don't know what the fuck you're doing with the build. You're like, okay, yeah, the build's done, but
I don't know how to maximize my.
I got this gear that looks badass, but I don't have anything emerald slotted or gem slotted or anything. Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I get you.
I usually level up I usually get my gear, but a lot of times by the time I get the gear, I don't bother to put the materia in it to make it more powerful, which I could. I usually the only time I'd be willing to do that if it's towards the end of the expansion, it's the last set of released gear that they're gonna add until the next expansion, right? Because if I add the slots, eventually they release new gear, and those gear and material become useless, and I have to put a whole other set into another set of gear. That's why I kind of refrain from doing it, right? But I see other players use it, and no one says anything to me. I actually do pretty good. I get a lot of combinations. I'm not maximizing my damage the way I should be. So sometimes I think, am I doing good? Are they giving combinations because I'm doing good, or are they giving combinations because I passed on all the gear because I already got the better stuff, right? Ever wonder if you're getting combinations because you're good at the game, or are you getting combinations because you're passing on most of the raid gear since you have that stuff already?
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks for not it's a combination of like a recommendation. They give you they give you like a vote. Let's say, oh yeah, like thumbs up or thumbs down, right? So I get those. And I was just thinking maybe it's not because I'm good, it's because I'm passing on the gear. I've had to guess because I'm a DPS, and usually DPSs don't get like thumbs up, right? It's usually like the healer or the tank. Usually that's usually right. But I surprisingly, as a DPS, I surprisingly get a lot. Now it might be that, but it could be a combination between that and the fact that even though I'm a Dragoon, I'm pretty good at staying alive half the time, which is kind of rare because a lot of Dragoons get killed because they get stuck in animation locks.
Right.
I sometimes get killed with submissions, but like I'm pretty good at staying alive, so I kind of, I don't know, hard to say. I would have to ask. I've been upgrading my gear lately, so. Okay, this person is the last stand employee's name is a restaurant, right? The last stand employee is having a pudding problems. For the love of pudding. Let's see. Do I have to talk to someone again? Probably do. You're with the students of Validation, aren't you? Your help. As you may recall, some cute chatty little rabbits were here the other day. Well, one of them, a fellow named Puddingway, I know him, later came asking for him pudding. Unfortunately, he didn't have the money for it. The paying, the boss suggested having him help around the place. Problem is, he doesn't seem to understand how things work. Must be very different where they come from. Anyway, if you were have a moment, company putting away errand, the complicated just collecting the items. This while I offer him. Okay, yeah. Putting away is the name of the one like rabbit people that's on the moon, right? Like in Endwalker, you find out the moon is unless you don't want spoilers, the moon is basically, I know you're not going to get back into it, but the moon, Endwalker, and the moon is basically, you find out it's like a, technically supposed to function as also as a craft for humanity when the world comes to an end, to get away from the planet because it's going to die eventually. Or at least during a disaster that was supposedly, well, at first withheld, like a, what do you call it, like, suspended, what do they call it when something is, like postponed or like held back. Like the end is being held back by Hydaelyn, right? And once, or by Zodiac actually, once it's gone, the end is coming again, the end of the world, and you try to evacuate people to the moon. Well, people of the moon, moon people are like rabbit people, the short rabbit people, and they were each created by Hydaelyn to be good at a certain task, and they don't have anything trained beyond that. They're each named after what they're good at, right? So now I gotta help this character putting away, learn how to do something other than what they were created to do. So
Interesting.
I guess they make pudding. I don't know. The cutest buttons though. Adorable.
They're
Oh.
adorable.
Yeah, they're
They're
adorable.
cute. They're so cute.
They are. They're rabbit people. They kind of remind me a little bit of Despero. A little bit, the mouse. Tiny. Oh, it about the size of an average Lalafell, actually. Oh, if it is Emilius, you came at perfect time. Near my woes. Ever since Urianze told me about it has been my dream to taste the pudding of this star. Alas, the drink gasped. The quest for gastronomic pleasure is thwarted by what some really called
Freezing in
Gil.
here.
Cold?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little cold. Not gonna lie. Woo. A little chilly today.
Are you wearing a short sleeve shirt or are you wearing like something long?
I'm wearing my Fallout shirt. It's a short sleeve.
Very cold. You could wear some warm over that. Man.
Could.
I mean, what kind of you use gas heat where you are, right?
For heating, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're area of New York where I am. Well, most of us use oil. A place of oil. I personally want to get. If I'm moving to a place, I want to get a place with gas heat. It's cheaper. Just for less than half a tank of oil, it can cost you $700. Bullshit. I'm gonna look up right now what average full tank of gas costs. How much does
I know gas here is pretty fucking expensive, but what's whatever. Don't really care.
okay?
There's the GGs, boys. I knew they were gonna give up because we just oh man, we shit on them too hard. Oh.
There's your
What?
what does this make sense? This might not be right. It's just like a gas or this is how much does gas pay monthly for each utility. It says gas and fuel. It's like 9 dash. That can't be 9. That's gotta be wrong. I don't understand. It says 9 dash and another dollar sign's 152 per month. That's gotta be wrong. It's gotta be more expensive than that.
Depends on where you live.
Let's ask in apartment in.
I live in a Commonwealth, so like prices out here are a little bit more evenly distributed across the entire state. So like if you're paying for gas on one thing, you're probably gonna be paying the same price in another part of the state. Versus where in Arizona it wasn't like that. In Arizona it was like Phoenix, if you lived in that area, gas prices are like fucking $5+, you know, sometimes $6. But if you lived in Bullhead, you'd be paying barely fucking $3 a gallon. You know what I mean? Like, Commonwealths are a little bit more evenly distributed than most states. So
I got a question. What kind of gas is it? It's not propane. That's something else. I never asked what kind of gas it is that goes into the house. I know it's gas, but I never quite found out what kind of gas it is. Like, is it like
it's like, yeah, it's gas, dude. It's gas fumes going into your pipes, firing up things that need to be fired up. Like I have a furnace for heating in my house, right? So like, but that shit's expensive though. Not gonna lie, like that shit, fuck.
Well, how
More
much?
expensive out here than it was out in fucking Arizona. That's for
Like,
sure.
how much is it? Like 250 or something a month?
Oh, I wish it was only 250. It depends on how cold it is, dude. There was 1 month I think my gas was at 400. Sometimes gas is at 600. Yeah, dude, it's expensive.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But I also live in a big house too. So like, if you live in a big ass house like I do, then yeah, it's gonna cost you an arm and a fucking leg to warm it up.
well, I'm not looking for a house. I'm looking for an apartment, and so I might be doing a smaller.
Oh,
gas
okay.
bill.
So apartments are different, right? So like, it's a smaller space, smaller room to heat. So it's not, it shouldn't cost you more than $200-300 a month.
$200 or $300 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I live in a house and oil's like less than half a tank is like $700 per, or half a tank is $700, right?
The fact that you have a tank for that shit is weird. Like, I haven't heard about oil heating in forever, and that was because of you. Like, I'm like, bro, I didn't know houses in New York were still doing that.
Apparently, here it's actually common in New York. So,
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm new to the East Coast in general. There are a lot of places out here that still go on, like, old shit like that. I mean, there's places out here where I live that are, you know, like this house, for instance, was built in 1908, right? So, like,
yeah.
a lot of the old piping from back then is still actually operating in this town today. So it's like, holy shit. Holy shit. Woo! Fucking old. It's like, and like, the people that ran this town refused to update the town. They refused to take the money and utilize what they were supposed to utilize it for. They fucking took the money and ran. Like a bunch of bitches.
You are right now?
Yeah, where I'm at right now, yeah. I mean, they got a new group in there right now trying to clean things up from what, like, the last group fucked. So, I'm hoping they do a good job.
Okay. Like the way you described your last place you lived, I thought that's what they did there. Like, took the money.
Oh,
and left.
Bullhead? Oh, Bullhead's always like that. No, Bullhead's always about corruption and stealing money from the fucking poor, dude. Like, oh yeah, dude. Bullhead's just as bad, if not worse. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and probably grab some toast.
Yeah. Hey, Bram. Bram. Hey guys, I'm gonna end my stream now. About almost been 2 hours. I know this has been long. It's been basically just a casual stream. I'll stream again Monday coming up with more Kingdom Hearts. So tune in. Check out my socials and panels down below. Have a good night. Peace out. I gotta go somewhere, so that's why I'm ending early.